What is driving investors' appetite in a sector clouded with a fog of unpredictable future? Catch my insights later on the show. Welcome. This is The Property Show, your trusted partner on all things real estate. On today's episode, we explore prime and affordable investment opportunities available at Vipingo Development, the largest mixed-use project in the coastal region, a new city coming to life.
Centum Real Estate is known for creation of new cities. The track record there is the creation of Two Rivers Development in Nairobi, the creation of Pearl Marina in Uganda, and now the Vipingo Development.
On the accessory spot, we get inspired by a designer with timeless pieces.
So here we're in the sitting room, lounge. As you can see, we've got a lovely double volume here, all very high-end finishes.
On the home ownership front, we look at questions you must ask when buying a project off plan.
Do the due diligence even beyond the search. Who are the owners? Who are the developers? The project manager who is handling this project. What other project has he done? And I was able to be given the track record.
The Property Gallery has a lineup of other investment options available in the market. Our social media platforms are open. Let's chat. As always, there is something for everyone. In a rapidly shifting landscape, real estate investors are rethinking the cities of tomorrow, redefining how people live, how they work, and how they play with innovative models of urban planning. Recently, I visited Vipingo Development, the largest mixed-use project in the region. I must say, I was impressed and blown away with the quality and the progress of the project. Let's get a holistic view on the portfolio of investment options you can put your money on, plus the market dynamics and catchment in this region. Vipingo Development, break down what is available and how we can tap into it.
So Vipingo Development is a project sponsored by Centum Group. We are a very owned subsidiary of Centum. And from a Centum perspective, Centum Real Estate is known for creation of new cities. The track record there is the creation of Two Rivers Development in Nairobi, the creation of Pearl Marina in Uganda, and now the Vipingo Development in the coastal region of Kenya. Vipingo is a city we are building ground up. It's a master planned development. We have different components to the master plan. We have the CBD, we have the industrial park, we have the residential node, we have the hospitality node, we have the institutional node. These are schools, hospitals, worshipping places, and we also have the quality infrastructure to support the city. Vipingo has been master planned. We finished the feasibility studies. We've gotten all the approvals. We are the implementation stage, and we've begun construction of our phase 1 to demonstrate what the city will be about and to begin the process of creating a city that will happen over a long period of time to come.
And Vipingo Development sits on how many acres?
Vipingo Development sits on 10,000 acres. We have a 16-kilometer road frontage. We have a 1.5-kilometer ocean frontage. So it's a project of significant scale. It's, I think, 1,000 times the size of Two Rivers.
So it's a long-term project?
It's a long-term project that will happen and change the skyline of East Africa in the foreseeable future.
Why Kilifi?
Kilifi has been attractive over a long period of time, and if you check globally, most of the wealthiest cities are the port city. Kilifi neighbors the port city of Mombasa. Mombasa is fully developed, and the projects are moving north. And we are just 35 kilometers from Mombasa, 35 kilometers from the port, from the SGR terminal, from the airport, and we have multiple connections. So this becomes a natural growth trajectory as the coastline develops.
And now that you've just started the project, what investments are available for anybody looking to invest in this region?
We have attractive opportunities for everyone. These opportunities are available to investors, if you are a real estate developer, to retail owners, if you want to own your first home or your holiday home, if you are a financial institution, you want to fund a project, if you are into manufacturing, if you are into warehousing, we have a catalog of opportunities for everyone. So I'll start with the immediate opportunity. We have opportunities within our residential developments. Our residential developments are two. There is one that is at the affordable level, affordable housing. The other one is the mid-market housing. At the affordable housing, really the price is what is at affordable. The product is at the mid-market. We have apartments, 1-bedroom apartments, 2-bedroom apartment, and 3-bedroom apartment. The 1-bedroom apartment is priced at 2.5 million today. A few months back, it was at 2 million shillings. This means the people who bought when it was at 2 million shillings have enjoyed a 25% value uplift, still off-plan.
Before the project is completed?
Yeah, before the project is completed. And maybe at completion, they might enjoy a 50 or 100% value uplift. Those 330 apartments will be ready next year. We are on second floor of construction. We offer flexible payment plans. So you pay for your project over 24 months, 10%, and then the balance within 18 months. We've sold everything. There are 330 apartments, all sold out. We've introduced another 120 apartments, all sold out. The investors there are chamas, individuals, circles, Kenyan diaspora. Kenyans really believe in the brand of Centum, and for that we've been able to get an offtake.
Wow. And what about Awali Estate, where we are seated right now?
Awali Estate is a mix of bungalow and mansionettes. All these units sit on 1/8 of an acre, set in clusters that give you more than 2 acres of green spaces shared by 5 units. The bungalow is 155 square meters. The mansionette is 170 square meters. The key uniqueness is we have a DSQ there, and the unit comes in with inbuilt appliances. You have more than 4 parking spaces, and within the estate there are the sports and recreational amenities, a swimming pool, a jogging track, a kids play area, and construction of these units has advanced very well. We are developing 75 units. As you can see, all of them are up. We are pushing to finish and have our first residence here by December this year.
Wow. Do you have an option of investors who wish to buy and they can rent them and somebody can manage it for them?
Yes, we have that option, and we've actually set up the platform to support that option. We have a management company. We'll soon be advertising these units for rent. We see our rental market coming from the Mombasa residents who live on the northern coast. Just to give a background, Kilifi County headquarters is in Kilifi town. There they have a huge workforce. There is Pwani University, there is Kemri. All these staff members who work there, most of them stay either in Shanzu, Nyari, Kikambala area, which is further from our development. So with completion of this project, we reduce their driving time because we are just 10 kilometers from Kilifi town, and this becomes their preferred residential location.
What about holidaymakers, since you have all the amenities that are ideal for holidaymakers, and we know that Kilifi is very expensive if you're coming to stay in a hotel?
Yes, so within our management company, we've set up the hospitality component. We see that people might capitalize on the opportunity of Airbnb. So for investors who bought the units, we'll then change the linen, do housekeeping, and you can get a good return on any weekend and on festive season if you don't want your unit to be on the long-term rent.
So the Awali estate, you expect the first phase to be completed by December?
Yes, our initial schedule is to finish in December next year. From the speed at which we are moving, though we should have moved faster, we hope to finish December this year.
So we'll have our Christmas here?
Yes, we'll have our Christmas here, and I can welcome you for the next interview here over Christmas.
Asante sana, I'll pick that on you.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your retail center and what's available, and when do you envision breaking ground?
There is a sizable catchment area within the Vipingo area that is largely underserved. So here today, if I want to shop, I drive to Mtwapa or Kilifi to do my basic shopping. So with us bringing 500 units that will most likely house 1,000 families, there is need to have a shopping mall around. So we've designed a mall. It's been taken up by an investor. We'll begin construction in the next few weeks. If you look at the site, we've already done the site clearance. The contractor should mobilize there shortly. We have 36 shops. It's 10,000 square meters. It's an outdoor open setup mall that will serve the market here, and 20 shops are already booked, and we invite more retailers to come and serve this market.
You expect it to be completed in 18 months?
In 18 months, yes.
Wow.
December next year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the commercial development. What's in store for us?
So for the commercial developments, the way Vipingo is set up, I mentioned there is a CBD. The CBD, the neighborhoods of CBD are the residential areas, and towards the inner circle of the CBD are commercial buildings, and to the outer periphery of the CBD is the retail center. So we have the residential up, we have the mall that is coming up. We've serviced other blocks of land that you can take up and develop your offices, develop your commercial outlets, and those opportunities are available for investors to take up and develop their office blocks. Then we have a second project, which is the anchor. That is the industrial park. We've fully serviced the industrial park with the enabling infrastructure for... That's
roads, electricity, water,
yes.
Everything is done.
Everything is done. We have off-takers. They are at the design development stage. We have the approval from the county government, from NEMA. So it's just a plug and play industrial section that is taking shape, and we should have multiple industries coming up there shortly.
Wow.
Yeah.
We all know that mixed-use developments have their own challenges, and especially the infrastructure.
Yeah.
What has been your major challenge in this project?
Our biggest challenge, because of our scale, is water. Water has been a huge challenge, and that is known. Coast region, water is not available, but we also blessed with the largest body of water, which is the ocean. So we are utilizing technology to do desalination, clean up the ocean water to a level you can drink. We have a project that is currently under construction, the Vipingo Seawater Desalination project. We'll be producing 3 million liters of water a day to serve our development. By October, you should drink a fresh glass of water from the ocean.
In another 2-3 months?
Yes. The other huge challenge is management. Post-construction, how will you manage the city? We've put up the institutions to manage the project post-construction to ensure that the vision is retained for a long time to come, and the value created is retained and in addition added. Then infrastructure, power, water, roads, that we've already taken care of.
And who is your buyer on the residential side?
We have a sizable catchment of buyers. One is the individual homeowner, people from Nairobi, Mombasa, and Kenyans at large. The second one is the investment groups. Investment groups from the perspective that they have now bought enough plots. They want to buy a unit that can generate cash quickly, so we've addressed that market. SACCOs that buy in bulk and retail to their members and fund their members to take up. The other sizable number is the Kenyan diaspora. They are buying and they can monitor on a daily basis the progress on construction of the units. And lastly is to invite all the other buyers who have not come in to just come and take up opportunities within the development.
I'm sure one of the questions they'll ask, the affordable units, are they still available? Are you going to set up another site and build more?
Yes, we have 10,000 acres. We'll keep developing, so as long as the market can take up, we renovate and respond to the market need. So the units are available and you can buy them and enjoy the flexible payment plan, monitor daily construction or weekly construction, and pay based on your cash flows.
What about schools and hospitals? Have they been taken?
Given the catchment area we've created, there's been significant interest on school, hospital, and all the other amenities. We're in discussions with various school providers. These are international schools and the other schools. We've set aside 40 acres for that. We should have schools signing up shortly. On the healthcare, we have interest to set up a healthcare facility within the mall, and we've set aside another 40 acres for hospital.
For a fully fledged hospital?
Yeah, for a fully fledged hospital.
Thank you for your insights, and once again, congratulations. I am actually very, very impressed. 6 months ago, Saiso Farm. Today, a fully fledged development. Congratulations.
Thank you, Nancy. This is just warm-up. It shows what we can do. This is nothing compared to what we'll do in the future.
Next, projects available at the Vipingo Development.
Awali Estate is a luxurious gated community set within a controlled development. The project consists of 74 units of 3-bedroom bungalows and maisonettes, plus a DSQ, with a plinth area of 155 and 210 square meters consecutively. Amenities within the house include spacious lounge with large sliding glass doors leading to the terraces where you can relax and enjoy the breeze, cloakroom for visitors, a fully fitted kitchen which comes with a microwave, oven, fridge, cooker, hood, as well as top and bottom cabinets for storage, pantry for more storage of kitchen supplies, laundry area. The first and second bedroom on the ground floor are all en suite with large windows letting in natural light, as well as cupboards for storage, an en-suite DSQ that can be accessed both from the house as well as independently, staircases leading to the upper level, spacious master ensuite bedroom with walk-in closet and large sliding glass doors leading to the terrace, exquisite finishing with ceramic tiles, internet-ready houses, provisions for air conditioning, and expansive outdoor terrace. $1255 Palm Ridge Apartments is an exclusive and affordable residential estate located within the larger Vipingo Development, 200 meters from Awali Estate. The development consists of 330 units of 1, 2 and 3 bedroom apartments spread across 9 blocks with a plinth area of 45, 60 and 75 square meters respectively. The amenities within the house includes a lounge with an open plan concept, kitchen fitted with a microwave, oven and cooker, a laundry area, master ensuite bedroom in the 3-bedroom development with inbuilt wardrobes, common cloakroom, internet ready, provisions for air conditioning. Amenities within the estate include ample parking, children play areas and playgrounds, open green parks, a swimming pool, paved roads, street lights, reliable water supply from the Vipingo Development seawater desalination plant, as well as tight security services from access controlled gate. 24/7 patrol within the estate, as well as the presence of CCTV.
Top real estate developers work with top professionals. Next, we get an in-depth look at Awali Estates from the designer of the project, Arwin of Living Life Designs Limited. Karibu sana on the show.
Thank you very much.
Let's talk about this project and how did you get involved in this beautiful development?
No, it is a beautiful development. Well, I lived myself at Vipingo Ridge, and I had Dr. Kruby walking in just one day, and he just walked in and said, "Can I buy your house?" So I went like, "What?" And which he did 10 minutes after meeting him. And so we built up a relationship, and a very good relationship, and introduced me to Centum and to Vipingo Development, and that's how I then came up with this Awali Estate, with a very contemporary, fresh look, light. So yeah, and it's wonderful to deal with them, and we have a very good relationship, and here we go.
And what inspired this design?
Well, what inspired it, funny enough, it's actually from Dr. Kruby's house. It's a smaller version, but it came a little bit from that, like clean lines, straight lines, overhangs. So that, yeah, that's where it actually started off with, and European.
And how has the journey been?
Fantastic. It's going really well. Yeah, no, it's going really well. And what's happening is, like, we finally now getting here the infrastructure. You know, we're getting a shopping mall around the corner here, which is great. So no more to Matwapa traffic, Niali. So we have it all here in Vipingo, which is fantastic.
Is that what you feel that the development will change this whole
totally,
area?
Yeah, it's going to change a lot. It's like what we miss is, like, you know, like a medical clinic, or even as small as an ATM. The closest is either Kilifi or Matwapa, and that's now all taking place, and we're going to have all of it. So, and of course the airstrip, so we fly straight into it.
I know, that is the best.
Did you come on
Yes, I did, and that's one of the best I like about coming to Vipingo.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the unit itself.
We're sitting here outside the mezzanette, which is 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, European kitchen. We even have staff quarters, Dolby area. So it's a very spacious lighthouse, and yeah, and it's good. And
it sits on an 1/8, but you made it look like it sits on a 1/4 of an acre.
Yeah, because it's so spacious, and you know, the landscaping is on the works, but it's like, you know, you live outdoor here. You can have all your doors open, even when you sit inside. It's so light, it gives you space.
Let's go and see the house.
Yeah, let me show you. So here we're in the sitting room, lounge. As you can see, we've got a lovely double volume here, all very high-end finishes. Like the staircase is made out of hardwood, which is called mavula. Doors and windows are all very good quality aluminium, so very low maintenance. Then we have a cloakroom over here. And from here it's all like very open plan, which gives that feel of space. So here's the dining room.
I like the dining room.
With this open kitchen, yeah. And see, and then it goes out onto the veranda, so you can put the table outside and have evening dinner. So very nice European kitchen with all its equipment. Here we have a pantry, and then you go here to the Adobe staff quarters, which is ideal. Then downstairs we have 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. Here's one of the bedrooms with like really nice high ceiling wardrobes. Yeah, and again, a clean, beautiful look.
I think it's very clean lines as well, right?
It is very clean lines, yeah, and I think the lighting we use, it gives really good effects. So, shall I take you up to the master bedroom and show you that?
Yes.
See, this is also great, this high volume, and then the windows over there, which brings in a lot of light. Then we have a separate door here because we have a lovely terrace, so at night for entertaining and sit and look at the stars. Here we have the master bedroom, again really flowing here to the wardrobe and into the bathroom.
Wow. So you have the walk-in wardrobes and then your bathroom.
Yeah. And it's nice because there's no door here to the wardrobe, so it's got a nice flow to it.
Yes. And being Mombasa, sometimes it can get very humid.
Absolutely, absolutely. We can just maybe go out of here.
Yes.
So here you have sort of the master bedroom, you know, a private sort of sunbeds over here. And then on the other side, if you don't want your guests coming on this side, you have an entertainment area there. I mean, the structure is good enough to put another bedroom up here, if one wish. Or extend your terraces, because it's lovely up here at night.
It is. And you can see the ocean from here.
Yeah, you see the ocean, and on the other side you see the forest at Vipingo Ridge over there. Wow. It's very, very
Then
lovely.
you can see the houses, so at night when the lights are on, it must be beautiful.
Stunning, and you have the sunset over there, so it's really beautiful.
Wow. It's a fact. Working with a designer from the onset gives life to every corner of the house. Vipingo mixed-use development is a first of its kind in this quiet coastal region. One question that comes to mind, what's the impact in the community?
Vipingo Development nilisikia kutoka kwa village elder. Ndio walikuwa wanatembea mtaani wakitangaza Vipingo Development wanafanya training. Ndio nikaenda kwa training, tukaenda kufanya interview, nikachaguliwa kwa kujiunga na hiyo training kwa miezi miwili. Tukafanya hiyo training, after kumaliza training tukachukuliwa tukaletwa kazini kwa sababu tulipromisiwa tukimaliza training tutapewa kazi. Na tulipomaliza training tukaletwa kazi. Nilisomea mason nikiwa training, nilipokuja Vipingo nilikuwa mason, nilikuwa fundi. Nilikuwa najenga, nilipokuwa najenga wale maforeman walipoona bidii yangu, wakasema haitakuwa vizuri ukiendelea kujenga, lazima ufukue forewoman mwanzo, nikakuwa forewoman kwa muda, alafu wakawa wanatafuta mtu wa health and safety, nikawaambia tukiwa training pia tulisomea hiyo health and safety, ndio wakanichukua, wakanika kwa ofisi sasa hii nafanya health and safety. Vipingo sasa hii ni ya pili. Nilianza na awali nimefanya miezi 8 na sasa nimekuja hapa, huu ni mwezi wa pili, hapa ni Palm Ridge. Vipingo imebadilisha maisha yangu. Kwanza kabisa nilikuwa sijui mambo mengi, lakini nilipofika Vipingo nimejua mambo mengi. nimefanya project kupitia na Vipingo. Ile kazi nafanya, ile mshahara napata, nimefungua project, niko na project fulani mtaani naendeleza, na mimi mwenyewe ni salonist. Sasa niliweza kufungua salonist zangu, niko na saluni 3 sahi, na ni pesa ya Vipingo ndio imenisaidia. Kuna watu hapo wanafanya kazi, wananiingizia pesa. Hiyo yote ni pesa ya Vipingo Development.
What makes Vipingo mixed-use development impressive and a top investment option is the supporting infrastructure, from green parks, nature trails, children's play area, sewer reticulation and water treatment plants, as well as paved internal roads and the airstrip connectivity. We're taking a short break. Coming up, questions you must ask when buying a project off-plan.
Where are the building plans? Who is the developer? Who is the project manager?
Plus much, much more. Don't go away. Keep it Property Show. We'll be right back after this short break.
Raingain, the water harvesting solution from Mabati Rolling Mills.
Welcome back. You're watching The Property Show. Next, the home ownership front, with a story of buying a home off-plan and tips on the questions you must ask.
I'm a valuer. I practice valuation in this country. I'm a family man. I've got a family here. I've got a wife and I have 2 children, a son and a daughter. I've worked in 2 cities. I've worked in Mombasa. I've worked in Nairobi, and during that time, I have been a tenant before. However, at some point, I felt that it was about time that I moved from being a tenant to a homeowner. And the thing really is that when you are a tenant, you do have a lot of limitations. You realize that you are living in someone's premises and that you are tied to the lease covenants. You may need a bit of flexibility in terms of what to do with your interior or even the space that you occupy. And when you are a tenant, practically that becomes untenable. The second thing is that when you are a tenant, you're basically paying rent, you're saving money. At the end of the day, there's nothing that you take home from a tenancy other than the comfort that you enjoy for occupying that premises. So I thought that when we say a city or an economy is growing, I kept on asking myself, really, what do I take home after all this growth? And I said, for me to be a participant, an active participant in the growth of a city, I have to own a piece of it. And therefore, I had a strong urge for the last 5 years or so to move from being a tenant to being a homeowner. And really, that was really when I started really thinking about shifting from being a tenant to a homeowner. I used all modes of home search that are available. Of course, being a valuer, I have the opportunity to travel around the city and see what developments are coming up or what other houses the market is offering. However, sometimes I'm not able to tour each and every department, and therefore I was able to review whatever was available in the print media, and even in the TV. I've watched the Nancy show, the property show, a number of times, with a pen and a book, trying to list down and see what actually it is that's on offer. And therefore, I can say it was a combination of, all options available in an attempt to see what's available and a short list and come of sort of narrow down to what it is that I should target now and narrow down to. One of the key things was location. Basically, my family has got a lot of orientation around Westlands. I work there, and that's where my children also school, and therefore I was looking at a location whereby my kids could easily make their way to school, and I could easily find my way to work. And therefore I was looking for a location where I would easily be able to access Westlands and my children to access that location. That was one. The second thing is that I was looking for a good product, a good space, good finishes, spacious home, a good size, and a place with a lot of space where my children could go out there and bond with other kids and play around and move around. Let them be kids. So I wasn't looking at a concrete jungle where they're just confined. I was looking for space because I had them in mind. I got to know Bridgeview from a friend of mine. He knew that I was looking for a home, and he told me there's this development which is about to break ground. Could you be interested? I told him, tell me where it is, and he told me Bridgeview is off Waiyaki Way as you leave Waiyaki Way towards the University of Nairobi, Upper Kabete campus. And I told him I would like to see the site. So when I came here first, they're not even broken ground. I was just told this is where this building is going to come up, and I told him I like the location. So I told him, tell me more. So where are the building plans? Who is the developer? Who is the project manager? Are you sure it's not one of those things where you sell on paper and never materialize? So I had lots of questions which I was able to float across at this time to the project managers and the estate agents who were selling this project. And thankfully, when I got the feedback from these questions, it was sort of becoming clear that this could be the sort of a home that I've been looking for ideally. This property was being sold by estate agents, and I must say that they are credible people. And therefore, when I told them that this is what I'm looking for, I also told them, make sure that I'm getting myself into something that's credible. And I told them, you need to prove a number of things. Where is the search? Do the due diligence even beyond the search. Who are the owners? Who are the developers? The project manager who is handling this project. What other project has he done? And I was able to be given the track record and see what sort of products I've been able to deliver before. That gave me a bit of comfort. When it comes to the price of the house, of course, being a valuer, I have an idea of whether it is competitive or not. But that notwithstanding, I still had the property valued by somebody who is independent, because you can be biased. You understand. So I had it valued by an external valuer who actually concurred with me, and I agreed with that. The price was right. The project took sort of 3 years to completion, a little bit longer than anticipated, but I can understand the delay because there was a period of slowdown, especially around the election time. Things in this country are such that during such period we have a wait and see attitude, and therefore there was a slowdown, and that sort of we lost a bit of time around that time. And other than that, the project was on schedule, and what really the developer asked for me was the 10% down payment, and I paid the balance on completion. So I had to wait until you complete and give me the key, and then you exchange the transfer with the check. Basically, that's what happened.
I must say, buying a property is a technical process, and it's important to work with qualified and trusted professionals. Was your home ownership journey smooth without major challenges? Or was it an uphill battle from the onset? Would love to share your experiences. Just drop us a line and I'll be at your doorstep. Next, the property gallery with investment options you can put your money on.
Bridgeview Park is located in a cool and serene location near Vet Lab Golf Course, just 5 minutes drive from Westlands Shopping Centre, with ease of access to Wayaki Way. The amenities within Bridgeview Park include luxurious apartment with spacious rooms, modern fittings in the kitchens and bedrooms, security gatehouse, 8-feet boundary wall with an electric fence at the top, CCTV cameras, adequate secure parking for each unit, 24-hour water supply with in-house treatment plant, a standby generator, ICT connection. The apartments are competitively priced at 11.4 million Kenya shillings. The rental return is 65,000 Kenya shillings per month, with high rental return due to ease of access for those working in Westlands area, as well as the UN offices in Gigiri, ILRI and University of Nairobi Agriculture and Veterinary College. Phase 1 of the development is sold out. Sales for Phase 2 is currently ongoing and the expected completion date is end of November 2020. Cascadia Apartments is located within the thriving Two Rivers development. A world-class mixed-use development, Cascadia sits on 5 acres with 400 units of 1, 2 and 3 bedroom apartments, as well as 3 bedroom duplexes with a plinth area ranging from 57 all the way to 158 square meters. The apartments are spread on 5 blocks of apartments as well as 5 blocks of duplexes. Amenities at Cascadia Apartments include spacious separate living and dining area leading to the balcony with beautiful views, an open-plan modern kitchen with marbled countertop, as well as inbuilt fridge, dishwasher, oven, microwave, hob and cooker with piped LPG gas, top and bottom cabinets for storage, laundry area with an extra sink, common cloakroom. All the bedrooms come with walk-in closets and the master bedroom comes with a bathtub, shower cubicle, as well as his and hers sink. The project comes with state-of-the-art lighting system and high-quality finishings. The salient features in the project include beautifully landscaped gardens, greenery lounges, clubhouse, fully equipped gym, half Olympic-sized swimming pool, soccer pitch, rooftop garden, safe and secure children play area, fiber optic link for DSTV, internet and telephone, high-speed lifts in each tower, wheelchair access, access-controlled entry to the apartment blocks, video door phone with intercom and CCTV camera, reliable water provided by Two Rivers Water, and full backup power provided by Two Rivers Power Company, ample car parking for both residents and visitors, private storage area in the basement for every resident. When looking to enjoy luxurious downtime, Cascadia Apartments affords you immediate access to fine dining restaurants, entertainment, fashion avenues, hypermarkets and plenty of green parks. Riverbank Apartments is a residential flagship project sitting on 2 acres of land located within Two Rivers Development, a world-class mixed-use development within Nairobi's Blue Diplomatic Zone. The project consists of 1, 2 and 3 bedroom apartments, incorporating smart gadgets, controlling aspects of the home including the alarm system, music, curtains, among others. Amenities in the project include spacious separate living and dining area leading to the balcony with beautiful views, an open-plan modern kitchen with marble countertop, as well as inbuilt fridge, dishwasher, oven, microwave, hob and cooker with piped LPG gas, top and bottom cabinets for storage, laundry area with an extra sink, common cloakroom. All the bedrooms have walk-in closets, and the master bedroom comes with a bathtub, shower cubicle, as well as his and hers sink. The project comes with state-of-the-art lighting system as well as high-quality finishings.
What's your personal goal when looking to invest in this sector? At First Avenue, we support you to pick a cluster of options that perfectly match your needs, as well as arrange private viewing at your convenience. Just give us a call. Earlier, I posed a question: what is driving investors' appetite in a sector clouded with a fog of unpredictable future? In my experience, established economies have used good infrastructure to drive the real estate sector for economic growth. What do I mean? We expect to see a shift as major infrastructure start taking shape, with sufficient and reliable electricity, roads and railway connectivity, as well as internet networks coming to life. In my view, key developers taking a long-term view and striking the right balance will remain winners all the way. Thank you for watching The Property Show. Our social media handles are open. Send in your questions and comments and let's chat. As always, there is something for everyone. Kwaheri.